before I head off, I'm gonna give you some pro tips for Bugs Bunny from the #1 worldwide player ever. Okay? So with the Bugs Bunny rocket, there's some glitches or bugs that you can abuse. That they're sort of like glitches, sort of bugs. I don't know if it's considered bug abuse or not, but if I get banned for this, I thought it was a feature. If any staff is watching, I thought it was a feature. But this is how you do it, basically. So there's two things with the Bugs Bunny rocket that you could do. So the first thing is the safe bounce. So with the rocket, you can shoot the rocket, and then shoot the safe under it, and it'll bounce like that. There's one bug that's clearly a bug. Sometimes, if you time it right, you could hit the safe and the rocket almost at the same time. Right? So if you do something like this, it's very hard to pull off in a training. But sometimes it would move you along with the rocket while you're deploying your safe under you. That's a bit of a bug. The second bug with the Bugs Bunny rocket is my favorite one, because it always catches your enemies off guard. Okay? So this is a pro tip. I've killed so many people with this, I've got them off guard. They didn't even know it was a thing. It's basically the downwards rocket. So anyone who knows that you can only shoot the rocket left, up, or right. But with this tech, I'm not very good at doing it consistently. There you go. So as soon as you deploy the rocket, you'd press down. And then the rocket starts moving down. Like that. Like imagine you're fighting a Bugs Bunny, and then suddenly you see him rocket upwards, but he's going down. Like this can catch people on the edge easily. If I can pull it off correctly. It's a bit confusing, a bit difficult, but you can get it pretty consistently once you're used to it. See? So like for example, normally this guy wouldn't really care that I'm rocketing above him, right? But now he has to. It's a nice piece of tech. What I want to know is if it can go downwards through this. Because that can. Okay, I don't think so. I don't think it can reverse through the hole. Thank you for the GG, guys. Thank you for the gifts. See, it's such a useful piece of tech, useful piece of advice that people are just gifting now, bro.
The Babushka Kid says, is this game free?
This game is free, the Babushka Kid. Yes. Oh, there it is. I pulled it off. Basically, you just drop the safe while you're moving on the rocket. It's hard to do consistently. But if it does happen, they can't really predict where the safe is gonna go. This is also an interesting bug. The fact that if you put a thing on one of your rockets, you can do that on the ground. There you go. The rocket has to land before the expiration though. This can do a lot of damage with the perk for it. The 3 tips I've had for you guys today, the 3 big key pieces of advice. This tip, the bouncing safe, #1. Tip #2, reverse rockets.
The Babushka Kid says I would need to learn how to play.
That's you.
Yo! This is tip number 3. The rocket portal.
How's about you make like a tree and